The Music Complex is a full range music store. We sell everything from drums to guitars to horns to you name it, accessories. We have two locations, one here at 66 Montgomery Street in Pawtucket, and the other is at 615 Putnam Pike in Smithfield. One of the big things we do is we have lessons. We have a great music program with some of the area's top teachers, as well as a lot of other programs as rock school and jazz school and things of that nature. Well, I'm a musician, obviously. I went to Berklee, and I used to play and teach on my own years ago. And then I had a great idea to open up a building that was everything under one roof to facilitate local musicians and touring musicians. So we do it all here at the Music Complex. The Pawtucket location has the music store, as I mentioned, with lessons and programs in that respect. We also rent PA gear and instruments. We have a recording studio, a really nice recording studio here, and you can rehearse either monthly with your own gear, or you can go hourly. In some of our rooms that we have hourly, it's $20 an hour. You can come in with just drumsticks and a guitar and rehearse for how many hours you'd like, and there's all top-notch gear right in there. So it's kind of everything to facilitate the modern musician under one roof. I was playing around, and I was well known as a musician in the area and as a teacher. And I was also into the real estate business. I started buying houses and fixing them up and renting them out, and I kind of combined the two loves into this. I had this idea to do this type of thing on a scale like this, and I bought the building in '94, and we've been here. In June it'll be 23 years we've been in this particular spot. And it just kind of blossomed. We started off with rehearsals in the recording studio, and the store started a small little store here, and little by little we expanded the store, and then I opened up the second location also. We've been here, June it'll be 23 years. What it represents to me, it's kind of my little baby here. It was my idea to do this whole thing, and there aren't many places around that do everything under one roof. That can cover all the bases like we do. Like I said, we do lessons, we do music programs. Our music school is second to none around, if you ask me. I have all the best musicians and better teachers. We do the rehearsals as you've done. We have the recording studio, and like I said, I rent PA systems and instruments to touring bands, as well as just like to the convention center and things of that nature. So kind of everything that you can, that you'd need as a musician under one roof. The studio was established right from the beginning. That was one of the first things we did. We had the rehearsals and the recording studio. We still have projects going on. It's pretty busy. We've done some great projects out of here. I've got a few good engineers that work, and it's just one of those things. Sometimes it's really, really slamming busy, and other times it's got some spots, but it's still going strong because we keep our prices down at $35 an hour for the amount of gear and the microphones that we have. I think it's one of the better deals in town. The studio now is all computer based, like most places. We run Pro Tools, the LE, and we run Digital Performer is one of our main ones, but we're going to be expanding to Logic and a few other things. But we have a great sounding room, some great gear in there. I have a USA Gretsch kit in there for someone that wants to come and choose a kit. We have all really high-end microphones, Neumann tube mics, and things of that nature. So all the gear in there is all very, very high-end. Even I have some really nice boutique amplifiers and things of that nature. So I'd probably be doing a lot of the same things. I have like I said, I own a realty company, so I'd be doing that as well, like renting houses and buying, and I'd still be playing music, I'm sure. I haven't gotten bored with that yet, so I still play regularly on the weekends and sometimes during the week. I don't know, I'd probably be teaching still. I used to enjoy teaching, but by virtue of the fact that I have two stores and all this stuff going on, I don't have the time to do it. I used to be partners at a small little store in Johnston. I had a ton of students there called Oasis Music. He's still there, as a matter of fact, on Putnam Pike. Check out Tom, by the way, he's a good guy. And I used to teach at the music school in Providence, which is now the Rhode Island Philharmonic, but I did it in the beginning. I taught there for years. And I used to carry 50, 60 students a week back then. So I was busy. I'm very confident they enjoy the environment. We have a very, loose, but yet, how would you say it, a comfortable environment. All the teachers, mostly teachers, they come in, they teach. Some teach, half a day a week. Some do a couple of days a week. It's very, It's depending on the teacher. But yeah, we have like I said, I'm very proud of all the teachers I have here. I try really hard to attract the best players and teachers. Sometimes guys are great players, but they're not necessarily, do they have the, how would you say, the intangible skills to be a good teacher as well. They can be a great player. And I try to get the guys that are great players who have a background and have the teaching skills. So, and we do have that here. That's something that, everyone who comes here for lessons, that's why we have probably 275 students between the two stores.
My personal experience has taken place over the past 5 years, I guess, coming here. They have a lot of stuff that they offer, and I have stuff in every phase of the music writing process and creation process that I've got here, from pedals to guitars to just cable equipment and things like that. So from, just fooling around at home to playing in a band to recording stuff, I've used everything they have to offer, and it's taken me the whole way. So it's pretty great to have right in town.